We've all heard the expression, you can't judge a book by its cover. But can a product be judged by its package? According to Teledyne Waterpick of Fort Collins, Colorado, manufacturer of the popular Waterpick and Water Massage lines of products, the answer is most definitely yes. Waterpick realizes the importance of using attractive folding cartons in marketing their products.
The box is doing a lot of different things. It's not just holding the product. It's advertising the product. It's showing the consumer what the product will do. And it's representing a level of quality within the box itself. So the color has to be bright. It has to catch their eye. It has to stand out.
To get their products noticed and purchased in retail outlets across America, as well as Europe and the Far East, Teledyne uses a folding carton supplier who can satisfy their demand for first-rate quality and consistency. They use Utah Paper Box of Salt Lake City. Utah Paper Box was chosen by Teledyne Waterpick to be their one and only carton supplier, and is now producing for them 53 different packages.
Teledyne Waterpick is a very exacting customer. This is one of their boxes that's a whole new design that we ran last month. This is 5 colors with a double bump of black, and it's aqueous coated. Teledyne looks, I think, mainly for consistency. They have very high standards of quality. They're looking for very high quality because they're selling a very high quality product.
A key ingredient to manufacturing superior folding cartons is superior folding carton board. Utah Paper Box recently won 8 awards for folding cartons printed on Value Coat, manufactured by International Paper. In fact, Value Coat accounts for 85% of the folding carton board Utah runs in their plant.
You really have to know printing. You really have to know just the right stuff to put in the fountain solution and in the dampening system and the temperatures to run. So we like to run a high tack, and a high tack is like 12. One of IP's competitors, who I won't mention, we have to run a lower tack, because if we run a 12 tack, we pick off the surface of the board and cause hickeys. We have to run around 9. The only problem with running a 9 tack is that you start to smash your dots and they become mushy. And so you can't do the crisp, clear printing that we like. So we like to be able to run a board at a higher tack. Value Coat, we can run up to 15. That's a significant advantage for us, because the higher we can run, the finer the printing. And that's what our customers want. They want high quality printing and they don't want any problems.
New presses that are running at higher speeds are putting new demands on the board. The surface has to be right so that when people like Paul Kaiser are running higher tack inks, you've got to have good surface integrity, that the sheet doesn't come apart on you going through a printing press. And they're running higher tack inks to get a nice, crisp look to their graphics. And they're getting that look with Value Coat. Consistency of the board is the key ingredient. If the color is a little bit off, as long as it's consistent throughout the run, they can adjust for it. If the brightness is a little off, smoothness or whatever, they can make press adjustments to compensate for that. But if it's off in one direction on one roll and the other way in another roll, and it's just up and down, it's just impossible to make adjustments for that. Most converters will tell you, as well as packagers, a key ingredient is the board.
We want to see the same carton the first time and every time. We want to see the same carton physically and cosmetically. So we look for the graphics, the consistency in the graphics. Are the colors the same? Are the colors of the board the same? So when we look at the board, we want to make sure that all of those things are there. We've looked into using recycled paper board on the color cartons, and so far we have not found the level of quality that we need and that our consumer demands of us. But the board that we're using from International Paper today is recyclable, and we're putting that seal now on all of our color cartons so that the consumer is aware of that.
International Paper, recognizing the importance of its role as a high-quality folding carton board supplier, tries hard to stay in touch with the individual needs of its customers.
Packagers are pushing the converters, and the converters are pushing the board. Each converter is going to have their individual needs. One may want a product that's going to run great on a high-speed line. Another converter is going to want a product that reproduces certain graphics right. Another one is going to have a certain stiffness requirement. What we try to do in our formulation of Value Coat is to try to meet these needs, understand what the customer's needs are, understand what the packager's needs are, and to meet those. The only way is through proper feedback to our mill employees, and that involves all our employees, from the wood yard to the loading dock, and I can't, really stress that enough. It's important that the guy back there that's loading the chips in the digester understand what kind of customers we have, but they're not commodity accounts. They're high-quality accounts, high-quality cosmetics, consumer electronics. They're high-end products. We improve the brightness, whiteness, stiffness, and smoothness. And competitive measurements show that we lead the industry in all 4 of those properties. With Value Coat, we're not only satisfied with the improvements that we've made, but it's really a continuous quality improvement process. And we're always trying to stay ahead by talking to our customers, and they get feedback from their customers. What the future packaging needs are going to be. We understand those, then we can stay ahead.
We're always trying to keep in touch with our customers, the retailers and the final consumers, on what they think about our product. And we get quite a bit of feedback from our retailers on what they think about our color cartons. We're getting very good positive feedback. They think it's a quality carton, and they're very happy with the level of quality that they're receiving and the look of the carton itself.
Success in achieving quality depends on a partnership that begins with the raw material supplier and continues through to the ultimate consumer.
The Japanese have the idea that you have a partnership with your raw material suppliers that lasts for both of your lives. And if you find somebody that's doing a good job for you, then you stay with them, and that's how we've been with International Paper. We have been a partner with International Paper in all the years we've been seriously in the folding carton business, which is over 15 years. And our customers, in turn, believe that they should have that kind of partnership with us. So we have a partnership, they have a partnership with us, and we have a partnership with International Paper and Value Coat.
For International Paper, this is Valerie Thomas reporting.